everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone's doing really good. It's been a while. I'm gonna burn some Palo Santo just to get the vibes good in here. Start with a candle. So I don't burn my hair or my fingers off. Okay. Don't try this at home, kids. Not try this at home. Okay. So I got it smoking. I'm just gonna cleanse the aura and the energy of the room. Only good vibes allowed. Only good vibes, as you guys know. Only good vibes allowed. Okay, so that was just a little bit. It didn't really smoke too well, but you get the gist. We cleansed the energy. It felt really good to do that. And yeah, I feel like there's, I'm doing a collective starseed reading, and I do have a lot of things in the works. I'm gonna make a few announcements before I get started. I do have a huge sale going on right now on my Etsy shop for all my readings. So I'm doing 15% off right now, and that's on both like all the half hour, the 1 hour, and the 2 hour for the starseed and the personal readings. And then I'm still offering the free timeless reading if you purchase a half an hour or 1 hour, and then 2 free timeless readings if you purchase the 2 hour, plus a free channeled energy signature photo. If you guys aren't following me on Instagram, it's at Kimberkiss33. You need to like pause this video but come back, pause this video and go follow me on Instagram, because I'm telling you, I love Instagram. I post so much stuff on there, and I've been doing these amazing like fun digital art pieces on there that I've just been really drawn to. Like my soul's been calling me to do it. I've been doing them. I love them. I love doing them. And a lot of you have purchased one, which is really just amazing, because I get to channel your energy, which is amazing because we're all connected, right? And so we get different perspectives on different energy signatures, and I get to see what colors come through. If there's like past life stuff that comes through, future stuff. And then the song, of course, that goes along with the moving photo, because you get a still photo and a moving one that is like the perfect dimensions for your own Instagram that you can upload on there. So yes, many of you have been purchasing those, so thank you very much for purchasing those. I'm trying to be a little bit quiet because my daughter is napping at the moment, so I'm going to try to be quiet. But what else? There's another announcement. So if you're interested in a starseed reading, definitely take advantage of that, because that's only going through till May 9th, the 15% off the readings and the free timeless readings, and then the energy signature photo with the 2 hour. So then also I had this huge Lemurian transmission come through the other day. It was so powerful, just amazing. And I've actually been listening to it. I made it into like a light language meditation, and it's amazing. It's like 11 or 12 minutes long. 11, that number's been coming up so much. But it was channeled through me from the Lemurians, and it's super powerful. I was told by my guides that it would help in multiple areas. Number one, it's hugely DNA activating. It's very high vibrational. It's really great to listen to before bedtime because it changes your subconscious mind. Before bed is what I was told. And so it will really help you in the areas of abundance, in the areas of anxiety. It will really help calm your anxiety. There's waves, there's beautiful soothing music that goes with it. It's amazing. Like, I've been listening to it every day, and it's been helping me so much. Yes, I listen to my own transmissions because they benefit me as well. They benefit me when they come through. They benefit me afterwards. And the more that you listen to them, actually the higher and the deeper levels of the benefit, because it permeates deeper and deeper each time that you listen to it, as vibration does, as sound does. So do you guys see that little, like, there's like a little orb. Yeah, there's like these little orbs or something. Very interesting. I was just on a friend's live stream, and she was talking about orbs. Okay, so that Lemurian transmission, I'm making it available for $20 only through till the end of this week. They're normally $55. but I'm making it a reasonable price through till the end of this week. So please take advantage of that. If you're drawn to that Lemurian light language if you're drawn to that Lemurian light language activation, it's for a reason. There is a reason many of you have purchased it, so you're getting benefits from it. That makes me so happy. So definitely check it out. I'll leave it in the link below, probably one of the top links, and then I'll leave my sale link information and the Etsy shop below that. If you guys like my energy, you're drawn to my energy, you want to support me, I accept PayPal donations. I call them like love energy exchanges or donations. So definitely, if you want to buy me a cup of coffee, or you just like my energy, you want to support my channel, definitely consider doing that. I'm always appreciative of that, very much so. And then I have one more announcement to make. I might have 2 more announcements. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna try to make this short when I edit this because it's going on 7 minutes now. Gosh. I had another channeling come through. I actually had 2, but the one that I made available to you guys for free, I made it available for free on my Instagram. It came through on the 444 portal, which was April 22nd, 2020. It's a highly important message, and I feel like it's a great message for those of us that are serious about our light work, our light warriorism, and shining our light. Like, there's a lot of important stuff that came through with that download, with that channeling. So if you're interested in that, come follow me on Instagram, leave me a comment below the post that's in huge numbers, says 444, or just simply DM me about it that you're interested in. It's called the Temples channeling. So if you're interested in hearing about the Temples channeling, simply message me, DM me, leave a comment below that post, and I will get that to you. That is free, but I'm leaving it for those that are drawn to it, that are interested in it, and that are serious about their light work mission. So I think that's it for the announcements. Oh, I did have one more come through the same day, and yeah, it was just a very important time because we had the Lyrid meteor showers. We had the Lyra transmissions coming through very strongly. I don't show any Lyra placements in my chart, but I channeled so much through that whole short amount of time. I think it was like the 20th through the 23rd or the 24th of April. So this past month. So yeah, just pretty recently actually. So I'm going to make that one. That one's very personal. It's for people that are very, very serious about their mission. Like, I mean, that's what they're doing, is their mission, and they want to hear the message. I'm going to make it available on my Etsy. I'll leave that link below if you're interested in that, because it is very personal. And so I just want those of you that are very, very serious about your light work mission to have access to that information, because it is very serious. I take it very seriously, and there's a lot of great messages in there to help you along your mission. Okay, there's a lot to it. So yes, I'm gonna make that available as well. So without me blabbing too much, without further ado, we're gonna get into the collective starseed reading, and I'm gonna see what comes through. For me, I don't mind the quarantine so much because I'm used to this. Because I'm used to this. This is, you know, what I do. So let's see. The Palo Santo smells so, so good. And if you're wondering, I'm wearing my Abundance Talisman. It's a Sri yantra. It's over 12,000 years old. It's like the mother of all the yantras, but it's really great for abundance. And so I feel like a lot of messages for abundance are going to come through with this reading. This is a collective reading. And when I'm going to make this timeless, my intention is for, you know, from here on out. But whenever you're drawn to this, there will be messages in here for you to hear, is what I'm being told from my guides. So this is a timeless collective starseed reading, okay? But it's going to entail the May energies as well. If you're watching it for that, that's the intent that we're going with. But anytime that you watch this, if you're clicking on it perhaps a year later or a month later, there's going to be a lot of good messages in here for you. Telling me to stop pulling there. These ones first. Okay, wow, guys. There's like, I said about abundance, and like all these abundance cards are flying out with different messages and things. So do you want me to keep pulling from here? No. They want me to pull from here. Here and here. Both of these, actually. They want me to pull from there, too. Okay. You guys. No crap. The same messages. I mean, it's so funny. It's like I should have just done this as a collective reading the other day, but really? Really? Okay. These two messages we're going to save for last. I'm not going to forget they're there. Okay. If you guys know, if you've been watching my channel, I had to take kind of a break because I was sick for almost 2 months. But besides that, I've been having huge LEMURIAN transmissions coming through recently. I mean, huge LEMURIAN transmissions. I've been having these crazy Christ consciousness channelings come through. They're just very intense. I've had a lot of rainbow. Doesn't surprise you, right? Lots of rainbow transmissions coming through about the light spectrum and how it works and how it connects with a bunch of different things within the cosmos. So I won't get too much into that. But the LEMURIANs have been coming through hugely. The rainbow transmissions have been coming through hugely. The Christ consciousness, and also the Syrians. The Syrians want to be heard during this transmission. They might make me do some light language either throughout this reading, or it might just come through spontaneously, but they really want to get their message out here. Like, there is a huge message here from the Syrians specifically. Maybe perhaps because I channeled the LEMURIANs in that light language, they've already, voiced, but the Syrians really want to come through here. Ishkamahana. They want you to work with dark blue stones, dark blue. So I have like blue lace agate, would be really great for anxiety. I have blue lace agate, moonstone. I have lapis lazuli, is great for the throat chakra, third eye. I have aqua aura quartz, but they're talking about like the deep blue, like the blue crystals, any kind of deep blue crystal. If you have one of those, please pause the video and grab it right now, because it's going to really help you with this reading, not only to get grounded, but to help you calm down. There's just too much anxieties within you. This is going to help ground your energies. And just know that you can like bring structure to anything. You could bring structure. I know as starseeds, it's hard for us to bring structure to things, but this is really going to help you. It's already helping me just holding this lapis lazuli. It's like amazing. So grab a dark blue crystal. Any dark blue crystal will definitely benefit you for this reading. Also, before I get into this, grab a notebook, grab a pen, because if there's any messages that resonate, it is good to write them down because it's very grounding. Ishkmahana kayatea skiri hiwataya shkara haya mahana kayatia ohaya taya shkiri hiwataya. So a friend recently mentioned this, and it was really beneficial, and it made a lot of sense to me why I always say to write things down. It's because paper comes from trees, and trees are very grounding. They're rooted within the earth. So when you're taking pen to paper and you're writing things down on something that came from a tree, you're like joining the tree's wisdom with your consciousness. And you're also grounding that energy and that intention, that manifestation, in order to help it blossom. It's that structure that us starseeds need. And so grab a pen and paper, write some things down that you feel are going to help you along your path, along your mission, along your journey. So with this card specifically, what I'm getting from here, and this is a collective message. With this card here, I feel like, I know a lot of us have been in quarantine, and a lot of people are getting antsy, and a lot of people are just wanting to go out and do things, but it's helping a lot of people really go in and reflect and figure out what it is they want to do and what it is that brings them joy in their hobbies and what they just enjoy doing in general. I feel like a lot of you have tried certain avenues that you've just kind of given up on. It's like, why? These are artsy things that you just didn't even try to bring into fruition. You didn't try to make it come into a full blossomed manifestation. You just kind of I don't want to say half-assed it, but you kind of half-assed it. And you like kind of kicked them to the curb. You need to pick these items up again, and you need to go with what your soul is telling you. There's a reason that you were drawn to them in the first place. And so you need to keep trying. You need to keep trying, and you need to bring this into a full embodied manifestation, because what's going on right now with the world is we really need to share our gifts. Our gifts are what going to bring us joy, but they're also going to bring others joy, and they're also going to inspire and encourage others to do the same. And so it's really important right now. They want you to know that you can earn abundance from your gifts. These are your gifts that were gifted to you, so you could gift them to others and receive that energy exchange, which is so funny because that was the first card that I pulled from my Blue Messiah deck. Energy exchange. It's not just a physical manifestation. Like your signature, your energy signature frequency is attached to that. It's embodied in that. It's a creation of your soul. It's an exploration of your soul. It's an artistic expression of your soul that is embodied in whatever it is that you put out there. You deserve the exchange in return. You deserve the monetary exchange. You deserve to receive an energy exchange. The way I feel, the way I honestly feel is with New Earth, once we get there, this 3D stuff's just going to fall away. It's not really going to work anymore. The whole system is going to be completely different from what we're used to now. How that will look, I am not 100% sure. But what I feel it will look is no money. I don't think it's going to be a monetary structure. I think it's going to be like, I don't want to say like trading and bartering, but almost that way, but with energy. But it's like we won't have issues sharing, and we won't have issues receiving. There won't be blockages there. It'll just be harmonious. It will just happen naturally and organically. So without me blabbing too much, with this card, it's just really asking you to bring into these things. Don't give them up. Like, it's like with this person, they have a guitar on their back and they're like, oh, I'm over this. Like, I haven't made any money yet. I haven't, learned enough of the guitar that I wanted to learn. Like, I wanted to learn guitar and I haven't learned enough of it. Things like that. And you really need to pick these things back up again and go at it full force. Especially if it's something that brings you joy. Especially if it's something that you were interested in to begin with. There was a reason why. Explore this. Explore. And write things down and brainstorm ideas and try to bring this into a full bloom manifestation to where you're able to offer it to people and people want to give you money or an energy exchange for it, whatever you resonate with. Don't forget these things. Don't put them off, and don't treat them as if because you tried it once it's not going to work, or because you tried it twice it's not going to work. Keep trying. The only failure that ever exists is someone that like just completely gives up and just doesn't even try. Like, they tried once, they tried twice, keep trying. You have your whole life. Keep trying. Like if the desire is there, it's because it wants you to, and it wants you to try. Okay? Don't judge yourself so harshly either. Be a lot kinder to yourself. Don't judge yourself so harshly. A lot of people are too defensive during these times. They're like imagining scenarios and things about people that don't even exist, that aren't even real. It's like their mind is, maybe it's their ego. Their mind is getting the best of them. So people are imagining situations that either were like frequencies that were put out. If you're into conspiracies, there's like a conspiracy that, different electronics, different people put out frequencies that lower our frequency. And I do believe that, like, I do believe certain things with that, which is why it's so important to listen to like 528 hertz to keep your vibration high, to do positive affirmations, because there's interference there. Especially with like 5G and things, like keep Oregon around you, keep Shungite around you. There's just a lot of stuff, and use your best discernment, use your best like how it resonates with you. But anyways, there are frequencies that can sometimes try to like lower our frequencies or like put in thoughts that aren't even realistic, that aren't even really happening. So it's like you see a certain person, you have like your sword up or your gun ready, and it's like these people don't even have ill intent towards you. Or they don't even, I don't know, there's like no reason as to why you're feeling so defensive. Like you're feeling so defensive and like ready to go to war, and it's like, why? It's like the scenario was made up like as like a lower frequency hologram in your mind, and it's not even accurate. Does that make sense? But I feel like a lot of people are like very defensive right now, and there's not even a reason for it, for this specific card, for this specific energy. I feel like there's a lot of charities and things that need help right now, as much as we do. But it's just that this is a general message. If you have more than your means to get by, if you're able to donate something, even if it's just like $15 or whatever is a feasible amount for you, to some sort of charity, whether it's the ones associated with the virus or just other charities in general, having to do with food and keeping people out of hunger, keeping people protected, things like that. If you're able to give to people that are lesser off than you, this is a message. If you're able to do that responsibly, and then to do it. But also, like, don't be afraid to help others. Like, there's a lot of people that need help right now. So if someone's like offering you something, like, don't be afraid to give them either an energy exchange or money for that. Like, if you're able to, don't be afraid of that. Like, it's good to help people. It's good. A lot of people are feeling like they're super poor when they're not as well. That's another message. Like, some people are feeling like, oh, I'm so poor right now, when you're really like so blessed beyond measure. That's another message that I'm getting here with this card. It's not for everyone. It's just a message. Then we have this card. This is interesting. It's like, okay, you see everything that you want to manifest. You see everything that you want to do, okay? Like, okay, so this is like what you're trying to manifest here. This is what you're trying to manifest, and you're like, I need to fill up my cup. I need to get here. Like, I want to be on this high horse. I want this. I want that. I want this. I want that. And then there's a part of you that's very dualistic with the black and the white. Very dualistic in thought, where you're thinking the exact opposite of what you're trying to manifest. So you need to put yourself in the vibration and the thought pattern as if you already have it. as if you already have everything that you desire. So instead of saying, I want this, I want this, I want this, say, I'm so happy I have this right now, and I'm so happy I have that, and really practicing gratitude for every little thing, no matter how big or small. But if you, this is a big message, if you tap into the frequency of abundance, so the feeling of abundance, what does that feel like? What does that feel like? Does that feel exciting? Does that feel exciting to you? You need to tap into that frequency more. Visualization will also help, because if you keep talking about how you don't have money and how you keep like visualizing, or maybe you keep like checking your account like left and right and like making sure like you have money. This is just an abundance message to not do it obsessively. I mean, it's okay to be responsible and check on what you have, but if you're constantly like checking, or if you're constantly thinking, oh, I don't have enough, I can't make this happen, or blah, 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 blah. It's like, you need to tap into a completely different frequency. You need to tap into the frequency of abundance as if you have it. As if you have it. You need to say, oh, I'm so happy I have this. Like, this is so awesome. And really feel the feeling. Like, what does it feel like to have that thing that you want? Doesn't it feel good? Like, tap into that good feeling. And do some visualization of the opposite of what you're doing now. Okay? So make a vision board. Make a vision board. Get really detailed with your manifestations. Make lists. Do some visualizing in your mind. Do some Pinterest, do some sketches. Do whatever it is that works for you. Because the more you practice different activators of abundance, I offer light language activators of abundance. I'm going to be offering one soon. If that's something that you're interested in, leave a comment below. I will make one for you. Or I'll make it available on my Etsy for you guys. Whatever, I want you to try different avenues to activate your abundance and see which one feels the best within your solar plexus, like in your heart. Which one feels like it's working for you? Which one have you tried that like maybe worked in the past and you want to give it a go again? Figure out different things, like try different ones. I mean, they're all over YouTube. You can try different methods. I want you to try a bunch of different methods and just see which one works best for you, because we're all different with how that resonates. So I want you to try different ones and do an experiment on yourself and see what's manifesting, and make note of that. Make note of that. Oh, I tried this method, and then the next day I manifested this, and write it down. And then you'll know which method worked best for you. And if it keeps happening, you know what your method is, okay? There's a methodology to it. We all have a methodology to it. It's just figuring it out for you. And it's going to be different probably for each and every person. So experiment with things, do things. Sometimes I like to manifest in the shower. I connect with water, which holds all cellular memory and DNA activators, and I connect that way. Sometimes I just manifest with the feeling, the frequency of it. I feel it in my solar plexus, and the next thing you know, pop, there's a sale. Manifest different ways and just see what works for you, and then keep doing that. It'll get stronger and stronger the more you practice with it. Okay, then the next card is Earth pulsing in the reverse. This is Pulse of the Mother. So Gaia, slow down, time in nature. A lot of you need to slow down. It's a great message for me. Slow down and get outside in nature. Feel the heartbeat of Mother Earth on your body, whether you're laying on the ground. I mean, this person, if you can see, is laying on the ground, and there's a waterfall coming down. It's like a stream of knowledge that we just like connect with synergistically with just laying on Mother Earth. We can literally channel the mountains. We can channel their frequency, their wisdom. We can channel the trees. We can channel their grounded energy, the roots that go in deep, their ancient wisdom, because they're all so ancient and old, correct? We can channel the grass. We can channel the flowers. We can channel the air. We can channel the clouds. We can channel the sun. I get huge light code downloads from the sun, as I know a lot of you guys do, as you have messaged me. So experiment with this. This will also help your abundance, but it will help your overall feeling, your overall being, your overall starseedness. Connect with the stars, obviously, at night. Connect with the moon. Just see how the different frequencies feel and what feels good to you, and feel the wisdom and the light codes being implemented. You will notice a difference, but make sure you're getting outside more. I'm going to try to get outside after this and do some meditating. Cracked open. Cracked open has been such a common message. This one is rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. And we have inner alchemy. Okay, so you're doing a lot of this inner cracked open, inner alchemy, the shadow work, the clearing out of the lower density frequencies, the implementing of the higher frequencies, which we're all feeling because these higher frequencies are coming through left and right, especially with these shifts that have been going on. But surrender to it. Just go with the flow. Going with the flow has been a huge message. That's what I want you to do with your abundance. I want you to like tap in and what works, and then just like go with the flow of it, right? Don't try to be so serious. Like bring fun into it. When you're tapped into those higher fun frequencies is when it just manifests. You know, it's magic. It really is. So surrender, go with the flow, and surrender to this inner alchemy that's just occurring naturally and organically. We have lifting the veil. So this is questioning everything. Anything unaligned must go. So any thoughts that are unaligned, you need to transmute them with the violet flame, or you just need to simply let them just off into space, right? Anything in your life that's just like not aligned with your energy frequency, just transmute it. Or just, if it's, say, like for me, and as an example, I have a lot of clutter around, like places, like just random stuff that I really need to just take the time and clear out and get rid of what I'm not using. I think that's a great message for a lot of people, since we have the time to do that now, to do that if you're able to. Just get rid of things, and you don't have to like go gun-ho at it and like get rid of everything or do it all in a day. Like just take baby steps and go through things, you know, in little chunks. That'll really help you. Question everything that's going on around you. Like if you just accept things that people are telling you, like you're so easily controllable. This is a great indigo perspective if you're an indigo starseed, but if you question things, if you question everything, you'll see what resonates with you. What resonates with your truth. But yeah, you're kind of like really seeing through the veil. I mean, this is 2020. We're kind of seeing everything for what it is, right? But just question everything. Don't just take like one answer and say that's like it. No, like there's multiple timelines. There's infinite outcomes. We need to tap into good outcomes for this whole thing that's going on right now. Just tap into the highest timeline and just picture that and imagine that. Like that's going to help collectively. So energy exchange, really exchanging energy with one another, really doing more collaborations, sharing your gifts more, and sharing your energy. You know, sharing your energy, sharing it. These energy exchanges are infinite. I mean, they happen on a daily basis without us even having to try. I really want you guys to explore your soul family. I know a lot of them will come to you naturally, organically, but I kind of want you to put yourselves out there more than what you're comfortable with. Just like push yourself a little and see like what happens, like who comes about in your life, what is the magic that's occurring, right? Energy exchange. And I also feel like you can do this with Mother Earth by putting out your loving energy and then receiving Mother's loving energy back. It's just energy exchange, right? What card is this? Meditation. Yeah, this all goes hand in hand, right? When you're meditating, you're naturally doing the energy exchange and you're feeling the heartbeat of Mother Earth. So get outside and meditate. Really take time to meditate. Connect your solar chakras. Like that's a huge message. If you're starseed, you resonate with that. Work with your cosmic chakras. Like there's a cosmic heart. There's a cosmic solar star chakra. There's different ones. I want you to do some research and then like focus in on that when you're meditating and see like what comes through. I think a lot more of you too will be writing and drawing and painting light language. Yeah, there's a lot more downloads that are going to be coming through, like now, starting now, and whenever you're watching this, basically. So yeah, there's a lot of alchemy. They're wanting you to research about alchemy. That's been a huge message recently too. Also, when you dance, you're alchemizing the energies, not only of yourself, but of Earth, and the energies around you. So when you're bringing in and you're downloading, you're channeling these higher vibrations, when you dance and you put that movement out, you're just naturally emitting that energy exchange, right? You're naturally doing alchemy with your body, but they're wanting you to research some stuff about ancient alchemy. That's kind of a message here. So keep that in mind. Ancient alchemy. Just see what book you're drawn to. Maybe go on Amazon and look up some. It doesn't have to be expensive. And if you find like a free PDF book file, that's even better, right? But Google some ancient alchemy books and see what you're drawn to and do some research. Like, I was just naturally introduced to cuneiform or cuneiform, old Sumerian texts, and reading about interpreters of these texts. And there was this one really good one, this guy who could like literally not speak, but he could translate Sumerian like fluently. He just understood things that other people didn't about the Sumerian culture. Just naturally, it was his gift. It was what he was brought here to do. And I read a lot of his texts. There was a lot of like downloads that came pouring through from that, and just a lot of like a lot of locks unlocked, keys unlocked. Did my room just turn pink, or is that just me? I swear I just saw like my room turn pink. I was like, really cool. Yeah, the Sumerians. There's something there, guys. Research stuff on the Sumerians and their ancient texts. If you're interested in the book that I'm talking about, I will try to leave it in the link below, but if it doesn't let me, just comment and I will send you the link. I'll email it to you. Leave me a comment if you're interested. But yeah, I'm trying to remember his name. He did pass away, unfortunately, because I would have loved to talk with him. I would have just made it happen. But he passed away in January. It breaks my heart because I would have loved to meet him. Because there was a connection there. There was a reason that was presented in my life, and there's a reason that the information resonated so much. So just do an exploration of ancient texts and see like what you pick up and what resonates and what downloads come through. Like, there's a lot there. It's cool. It's cool. It might surprise you too. You might come across something that you're like, oh, what is this? It's boring, or why would I want to read this? And you start reading and you're like, oh, that's why. Exactly. Blue star. Gosh, Sirius. Like, the Syrians just want to come through so much with this reading. Like, you need to trust. And see, this is the same like chakra area. It's like all here in your throat with these cards. I'm feeling like you need to connect with the Syrian race. A lot of you. If that resonates for you, please connect with the Syrian race. They really want to send you downloads and messages. Trust what comes through. Trust what comes through. And the last card is Soul Vessel. So expand your light out and see what comes through as well. Your vessel is being activated at this time. So I'm going to end the reading because my daughter did just wake up. The last two messages were follow your heart compass and believe that you're a starseed. Because if you're having any doubt, go back to your heart and know that your heart compass will show you the way and will lead you to beautiful destinations with bilocation, with anything that resonates with you. But know that you are a starseed. Trust that within your heart and let your heart be the one that guides you. So I'm going to close out this reading here. Thank you so much for watching. Yes, please know that if you want to find out your starseed origins with me, I'm offering that 15% off on my half hour, 1 hour, 2 hour. Get a free timeless reading with the half hour, 1 hour, 2 free timeless with the 2 hour. I love you all so much. Have a great day.